Hey y'all, it's your girl, the real deal. Anita Gill reaction. Like, share, and subscribe. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever it is in your country. You know who it already is. I have already did my introduction, but I want to get you all a little highlight on Sarah, missing Sarah Nicole Graham. She was 18 at the time when she went missing, okay? That'll make her about 23-year-old now. Sarah Nicole Graham was an 18-year-old woman who went missing after leaving home for work in Pembroke, North Carolina, more than 5 years ago, okay? And despite the effort of local authority, her whereabouts are still unknown. Now, you know how I feel about these cases. I don't give up on missing cases. I don't care how old they get, they are still missing and they just haven't returned. And I know a case where girls has returned. Okay? Now, I want y'all to know that she is still missing. Okay? Let me give you a little highlighter, okay? Last seen leaving her home, y'all. And let me show you her. This is Miss Sarah, okay? This is Sarah Nicole Gresham, okay? She was 18 years old when she left her home. Right now, just imagine she'll be 23 around by now, okay? Let's get into it, okay? Sarah Nicole Graham was an 18-year-old woman who went missing after leaving home for work on Pembroke, North Carolina. More than 5 years ago, y'all, and despite that the effort of local authority, her whereabouts are still unknown. At around 6:30 now a.m. on February the 4th, 2015, Sarah left the home she shared with her father and stepfather on Centerville Church Road in the Fairmont community and drove her white van, a Chevrolet Extra, to Walmart, where she was employed. So this is what it is. At 6:30 a.m. early in the morning on February the 4th, Sarah was headed to work, okay? Okay? And she was in her Chevy, last seen in a white van, a Chevrolet Extra, to Walmart. That's where she was employed, at Walmart, as a cashier and a door greeter, according to the Bureau, FBI, okay? According to FBI. Now let's see what happened to Miss Sarah. Now, what I'm thinking is, I said she's a cashier, and sometimes she be at the door greeting people. Now, you all do see these people inside of Walmart doing this. They are very nice. So that's what she was employed as, a cashier and a door greeter. Now, her father said a 16-year-old veteran, when her father, a 16-year-old veteran with the Robinson County Sheriff Office, learned that she never made it to her 7 a.m. shift, he reported Sarah Nicole Graham missing, which prompted a citywide search. Now, wait a minute. Do they know what they just said? How the father gonna be a veteran is 16 years old and she's 18? Okay, so wait a minute, y'all. That's the first of all. They gotta get the story right. Now, she at around 6:30. Let's go back. A.m. on February the 4th, she left the house. She's supposed to be at work at 7 a.m. Okay, so what I'm hearing in this article right here, that she didn't make it at 7 a.m. at her shift. She never made it, okay? He reported her missing. Now, my question is, Who told him that she didn't make it to her shift? Who? How he know? Okay, it says that she never made it to her 7 a.m. shift. He reported Sarah Nicole Graham missing, which prompted a citywide search. Their efforts to find Gresham, that's Sarah, who had just moved to the area from Temple, Texas, just 6 months prior to her disappearance, were successful. Hold on, y'all. Now, I'm trying to get this now. At around 12 p.m., 12:15 p.m., that same day. Now don't forget, she left the house at 6:30, supposed to be at work at 7, never showed up. Who called the dad and told the dad that she wasn't at work? Okay, he put out a missing report. Okay, at around 12:15 p.m. on the same day, the police officer was dispatched to a wheat field on East McDonald Road after receiving a call about a suspicious vehicle. So at around 12:15, they got the police, the dispatcher got a call about a suspicious vehicle. Witnesses reported seeing the vehicle at that location as early as 6:45 a.m. So you telling me what happened to that girl on her way to work? What happened to her before she left the house? Because the daddy said she left out at 6:30. 7 o'clock, she's supposed to have been at work. Who did she go pick up? Where did she go? Was she heading to work? Was she going into work? Because at 6:45, they spotted a witness, spotted that vehicle at a location. When they arrived on the scene, they uncovered a white van with its doors locked. The doors on the van is locked, y'all. They ran the tag, asserting that the van was registered to Gresham's father, reported the Charlotte Observer. Now, if the van is locked, 12 p.m., she didn't make it to work at 7. 6:30, she left the house. The van is locked, y'all. The door van is locked. They a witness reported seeing the vehicle at the location as early as 6:45. Who did she meet over there at East McDonald Road at 6:45? Who did she meet? Now, what it sounded like to me, Sarah wasn't planning on going to work. Sarah wasn't planning on going to work. Now, right here it said, when the police arrived on the scene, they uncovered a white van with its doors locked. Allegedly, that's the day they read the tag and it was registered to her father. Okay? Here is the van, y'all. Here is the van. The van is registered to her father, okay? This is her van. This is weird. Investigators believe Sarah may have gone missing between the time she went to work and the time her vehicle was spotted in the field. Who was in that van? Who was allegedly inside that van when Sarah got in that van? That's what I'm looking at. When Sarah got into this van, she left the house at 6:30. Was anyone sleeping in that van? Was anybody locked in that van? Was anybody in that van? Now, they found a car over there in another area. It's 6:45. Okay, why is her car in that area? Okay, the van is locked. Why would they lock the van? Because they was coming back to get the van. But they didn't, because somebody spotted the van and told the police about it. The investigator believed Gresham may have gone missing between the time she went to work and the time her vehicle was spotted in the field. Okay. Spotted in the field. Hold on, y'all. Okay, it's spotted in the field. At around 3 o'clock p.m. on December 11th, 2018. Now we don't went from 15, now we going to 2018. As surviving crew discovered skeletal human remains in the 1200 block of Harvestage Drive near CSX railroad tracks, about 30 miles from where Sarah Gresham's van was discovered. Sarah was wearing braces when she disappeared, and so were the human remains found near the train tracks. Her dental records were sent to the state medical examiner office in Raleigh to determine if they are a match according to Fayetteville Observer. Wow, this is crazy. So, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 4 years later, they found skeleton of a person with bracelets, okay? And Sarah wrote bracelets, okay? Now the sheriff said he is unsure how long it would take for the medical team to determine if the skeletal remains are those of Sarah Nicole Gresham. Meanwhile, the FBI is offering a $5,000 reward for information regarding Gresham's whereabouts. In March of 2015, the Charlotte Division of FBI began assisting the Robeson County Sheriff's Office with the investigation, but they aren't releasing many details in the case. Why? Okay. Okay. The Sheriff Seeley says, please understand that the publicly sharing specific details of our cases could be harmful to the integrity of our investigation and will not be best interest of our efforts to find Sarah. So in other words, they don't want nothing to destroy what they got going on to look for Sarah, okay? Robeson County Sheriff's Office detective in conjunction with the FBI is working day and night on the case, and we won't stop until we find her. Now, we want y'all to check them bracelets. Check this bone sculpture. Send it in so we can find out what happened to Sarah. Okay? Because Sarah is, that may be Sarah because she wore bracelets, allegedly. Anyone with information regarding the disappearance of Sarah Nicole Gresham is encouraged to contact the FBI at 704-672-6100 or the Robeson County Sheriff's Office at 910-671-3100. People, if anybody seen this young lady, this beautiful young lady right now, she is 23. She was wearing bracelets at the time of her missing. She would have been 23 years old. Right here, she's 18. This is her van. Now, allegedly to me, it either somebody was in that van, slept in that van, and I hope she didn't pick nobody up and take them nowhere. And here's the van. The van was locked. If the van was locked, she could have got kidnapped. She could have got robbed. Either somebody was allegedly already in that van, or either she picked somebody up, or she got set up. I got to get into the story. This is my first time covering, and I'll do the best I can in trying to get more information on it. But if you heard of anything about this story, please let me know. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.